Welcome everyone to the JVlegacy event. Give it a round of applause for my boy JV. Hey. All right, just because I feel like doing it right now, I'm gonna say JV, duh. And what are you gonna say? JV, duh? JV, duh? JV, duh? You already know. You already know. I invite y'all to take a deep breath with me as we get grounded in the space. Breathe in and out. Another in and out. Now this time in and sigh out. One more of those in and out. I just want to start the show by just smiling and giving thanks for every living soul in this place. I was asked a week after, things happened by Toronto Star. They're like, what's your fondest memory of JV? I'm like, yo, fam, who can answer that question, But one memory that came to mind is I remember one of our shows at District Oven. It was like the Herd 4, one of our anniversary shows. And the man just came up, yo, Bridgin, hectic. When I say trying to get the money together, the artists, the place, all this hectic. JV and I running all over, JV running all over, then he finally gets to the stage. And he just looks at everyone. And he said, thank you. And he cried. And every moment, appreciated every single moment. So we appreciated this moment right here, right now, as we know that we got a loved one watching over us. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna say amen. All right. We got a beautiful show today. Today, this is the Spoken Herd. This is the Spoken Herd stage. This is the lounge. So I just wanna christen the stage with a little bit of Spoken Herd flavor. So can I have some Spoken Herd crew? We're the Spoken Herd crew. Throwbacks, Dwayne, Cassie, Shamaya, Jamar, you know yourselves. Get up, get up, get up. Janice, Jaja. All right, so this is before my time. I came in 2013, but there's something that they used to start with, and something like this. Spoken, spoken, spoken.
Spoken, spoken, spoken hard. Spoken, spoken, spoken hard. This is a spoken hard. Wow, that's way too high for me. Spoken, spoken, spoken hard. Spoken, spoken, spoken hard. This is a spoken hard. Everybody sing that. Spoken, spoken, spoken hard. Spoken, spoken, spoken hard. Spoken, spoken, spoken hard. This is a spoken hard. One more time. Spoken, spoken, spoken hard. Spoken, spoken, spoken hard. Spoken, spoken, spoken hard. This is a spoken hard.
Bam, bam, bam. Yo. All right, so I'm supposed to get the show started and whatnot, but it's just real sentimental and stuff like that. Yo, my man was 17 when this started. 17-year-old youth started this movement. Give him a round of applause for that, for real. We are the definition of Black excellence. We are the definition of community. We are the definition of love. And that's JV. All right, let's start this off. I gotta just give another big shout out to DJ BERMA. Berms. He's holding us down. And we'll go on with the show. We'll go on the show. But first, I got a piece that I'm gonna share. This is from my brethren, Jay. Yo, mine is not feeling you, brethren. Thank you for your patience. All right, let's just go with it. Have patience for me, please. I wanted to do this at the funeral, but if y'all were there, I was kind of crying. It's okay. Yeah. Staring off into space, searching cloudy memories, all I see is grace. Ain't alone in society, you help me find my place. You never lost your faith, a bond keeps me safe. Yo, staring off into space, searching cloudy memories, all I see is grace. Ain't alone in society, you help me find my place. Never lost your faith, a bond keeps me safe. Real love is security. I know I got a loved one watching over me. I know we share lots of love and community. Remember, love's our legacy. Real love from JV. I know we got a loved one watching over we. I know we share lots of love and communities. Remember, love's a legacy. Real love from JV. I know we got a loved one watching over we. I know we share lots of love and communities. Remember, love's a legacy. One more time. Real love from JV. I know we got a loved one watching over we. I know we share lots of love and community. Remember, love's a legacy. I used to dread locks like Black Jesus. Used to talk like we the ones to free them. Grandiose in our thinking, we expected a lot. Failing forward, we missed plenty of shots. We never dropped the ball, we dribbled it. We never stopped the cause, we transcended it. Can never top the herd, forever shepherding. Peace. Oh. Big ups. Okay, so thank you for your patience. We can get the show started with some hosts. Y'all into some hosts? All right, we got some Throwback Saturday going in right here, Throwback Saturday. JV, he was a youth, right? And he traveled a lot. If you ever heard JV's story, he'll be like, yo, I went to 17 different schools. You know what I'm saying? So friendship has always been something for him to keep and maintain friendships. It's tough. But he has a lot of love, but to keep him. But two of his friends that have been there from way back, Fletcher times and ting that. Oh, okay, we got some Fletcher people here. Hey!
Oh, Brampton, B-Town.
Yo, I was born in Oshawa still, fam. I'm not a dirty schwa. Yo, JV the GOAT, though. You know what I'm saying? I said, yo, I told JV one day, like, yo, I think I'm moving back to Oshawa, bro. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna have to be an Oshawa man. Yo, JV, yo, holy, dog. All right, so we got Andron coming to the stage. That's our host for the Andron. Give it up for Andron real quick. Yeah. Mighty Giant. He's really dark-skinned, the freckles, he's really dark-skinned, but then he just went light, you know? It's all good. And then we got my main man, Dylan, the Diligent Rudder! And yeah. Oh, I thought he wanted the mic. I was like, you can take the mic, fam. This is you. All right, so I'm gone for the day. We'll be here for the day. And enjoy yourselves. One more round of applause for all y'all.
It's afternoon now. Good afternoon, beautiful people. How you guys doing? You guys feeling good? You guys can hear us in the back? Beautiful. My name is Dylan Rudder, smooth like butter.
I'm still coming up with a stage name. It's just Andron right now. Just keep it like that.
Hey, Andron is unique enough. I want to welcome you guys, just as Jermaine did, on the stage. Something beautiful that Jordan would always do is bring a lot of amazing people together. So I'm so happy to be around you guys right now. I want us to all take a second and just, dap someone, give someone a high five, and just embrace the people around you in this space, because we're all here celebrating this one amazing being. He brought us together for a reason. Yes, touch them. Yes, touch me better. DJ, touch me. Yeah, man. Yes. Okay, I hear a whole bunch of accents. People are realizing where they're from. They're like, okay, Toronto, Scarborough, Brampton. It's not like a segregated thing. We're all here together. We're here to celebrate. JV did, again, an amazing thing by bringing a lot of beautiful people together, and I'm so happy we're all here right now to embrace that and continue that moving forward. Hopefully we can continue to still stay in contact. Hopefully you get to meet someone today, and we're going to keep rocking with our open mic night, or open day night thing we're happening. It's a thing. I
think it's daytime. All right, everybody. I know this is a bit of a copycat movement. I'm new to this hosting stuff, but can we take a huge deep breath? Okay, just one big deep breath. Go. That was more for me and not you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Like, whoa. All right, let's get started. Now, I want y'all to do something. All these artists coming up are fantastic, talented, amazing artists. I want you guys to show them love like they're your family, because we are a family, guys, okay? First artist coming up. All right, my biggest fear is butchering someone's name on stage, so hear me out. I'm gonna get this right. First artist is Vinoj. Vinoj? No? Oh. I can explain. Oh, shoot. I take it back. That was a test. Vinoj. Okay, that was a test, you know? That was a test. So, Vinoj? All right. So, I'm going to say it properly this time. Vinoj.
Before we get started, I want to say, just add this. You can come on up. Come on. Thank you. Round of applause for Vinoj.
Round of applause.
I think one of JV's love languages is like words of affirmation. He's always showing love. He's never very passive when he's supporting people and showing love, whether it's on social media, in person. He lets you know he likes you and he's enjoying what you're doing. So we want to continue that energy on the stage for the artists. If you like what they're doing, you like whatever dance move it is, whatever song it is, we're going to clap, we're going to make some noise, gun fingers, whatever you got to do. Rep your set, rep your city, and we're going to have some fun. Enjoy the rest of the show, guys. We'll be back in a second.
All right, hold on, bro. Touch me. I swear. Oh, did I get it right? I got it right.
No, yes, you got it. All right, so that was cleared up. Okay. Ooh, I did not know I was opening up, so. How's everyone doing? Good. Yes, I'm here too, and this is definitely, when I saw the lineup for the show, I was like, this is probably the best show that Toronto has ever seen, so shout outs to the community for coming together. I will put this mic up here. Okay. So, my name is Vinoj. I go by the stage name of Voice of Silence. And I'm a spoken word rapper and artist. During the night, day job is an engineer, so it's balance. This poem that I'm going to share is called Roots, and it's a letter that kind of is to my creative self, or to any creative self, that sometimes you just need to hear, let your creative self know that there is no expectations, and you just want it to be free and just be. Rip open outer thick skin, resting oppressively over thy soul. Risk other opinions to speak revolutionary overtures on thy state. Rust overtakes onlookers that stay rejecting opportunities opening thought, so run or oblige to secrets, reminiscent of origins that say, remember, observe, overcome, thank, and shine. These are your roots. I birthed you so you can become closer to my creator. A vision with no eyes but words on a page allow me to see more deeply. You took a life of your own when I allowed you to use me as a vessel, but I fear you'll become too dependent on the love I feed you. I want you to outlive me, shine brighter, spread further, stir something in others with the fervor. I pray you take the lessons I've learned and turn them into poetic masterpieces. Paint pain so beautifully to make my fellow kings and queens shower in the rain euphorically. Immortalize my journey to make time forget its duty. Bathe his hand in my mortal flesh and feel the pulse that will live on everlastingly. And I understand if you need to rest. But I don't have forever to leverage this opportunity I've given to you to give to me. It's hard to let you be when you've grown beyond my intentions, and I can't help but fertilize the seeds you planted with your impressions. For as long as there is life in me, you will always be restricted by my reflection. But do not forget your origins. You are the result of a higher calling to speak of a silence which I befriended and feared, so please be free. Don't let my insecurities interfere. A reflection need not imitate a source when there is no light to see. A voice is never silent, even when there are no ears to hear its plea, so voice is silence, meet Vinoj. The universe has spoken the next act to its theater, so let the creation create the creator, for my roots are soaked in fear and love. Thank you.
My gosh. I'm never messing up your name ever again. Oh, man. Woo. That was amazing. Give it up for him one more time, people. Give it up for him. That was amazing. Jeez. Woo. All right. I will definitely not butcher this name.
Before we move on, I just want to make sure that we're all awake. I see people drifting off a little bit. I know it's Saturday last night. You guys are probably out having fun, celebrating our man JV. So when I say JV, could you guys say legacy? Can we say that? We good? Thumbs up? Yeah. Thumbs up? All right, let's go. JV? Legacy. JV? Legacy. JV? Legacy. Okay, we're good, we're good. Our vocal cords are working, everything is good. We're gonna continue to celebrate, and we're gonna continue to enjoy the performances. Make sure you guys are vocal, make sure you guys are letting the artists feel your energy, snaps, all that good stuff. We're gonna keep the energy levels high.
All right, all right, all right. This is it. Give it up for Big Norm. Big Norm!
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. All right, you guys are laughing already. This is a good room already. Now, I'm a stand-up comedian, so when they had asked me to come up and tell some jokes on behalf of Jordon, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. This is going to be the best gig I ever had in my life, because I have the opportunity to make people laugh during, a time that would be considered, a sad time of mourning. But now I have the opportunity to make you guys laugh and celebrate the life of JV, you know what I mean? Not to be mistaken for Jonas Valanciunas or juvenile detention. I'm talking JV, Jordon Veira, J Money Bags, okay? Now, I knew JV from my times working with Manifesto Festival and the Scarborough Fresh Fair. And back then, he was a younger dude when I met him. Like me, I'm 19 years old. It's something I used to say 17 years ago, okay? This is the body and frame of a 36-year-old Filipino man boy, okay? It's okay. I'm what Bruno Mars would look like if he was full Filipino. But one thing that Jordon and I, always shared with each other is our youthfulness. We're both younger dudes, but like even with him, he was a lot younger than me, but he still had an older soul. You know what I mean? He had an old soul, very, very, very mature dude, and he was just a charming guy. Okay, just aside from being a wordsmith and a writing genius, he was a charming mofo, guys. Okay. Like, if I was on the other side of the tracks, I'd be riding that train, choo-choo, okay? Choo-choo. And no need for pauses and all that. It's 2019. Let that shit play. Let that shit play, okay? But I just remember, I was like, yo, how young are you? And you got this whole this following of spoken word artists. And for me, like, I was a freestyle, like, I got into comedy through freestyle battling, and, like, the idea of spoken word when I was younger was always kind of a corny thing, and it was through guys like Jordon that showed me, like, no, man, spoken word is a really cool thing. There's a reason for, Def Jam comedy and Def Jam poetry and all this wonderful things. So I was like, oh, he was the type of guy that really made you look at things differently, just because the way he presented to you, the way he was just such a nice, charming guy. Like, you're like, you know what, I trust you, Jay, for sure. For sure, you could throw your whole crew on the stage at Scarborough Town Center, and for sure you could do all these awesome shows, whatever. So I was like, man, this guy's dope. And I mean, just look at all the people around, right? Like everybody here, I'm looking at all the beautiful people here come to show love and support. It's not even in the church; it's a Daniel Spectrum. I love it. You know what I mean? I remember the last time I went to a Jamaican church for a funeral. Like, I made the mistake of almost like throwing a gun finger in the air after the pastor was like, Lord have mercy on her. And I was like, oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, wait, he actually meant it. Lord have mercy on our souls today. It's like, oh, it's not a reggae ad-lib. And then, like even in Filipino churches, like I'll hear pastors pray and just mess up words with their accent. And, as we turn the sheets in the Bible today, Lord, we trust that every word on every sheet is actual fact, Lord. Every word on every sheet is fact. And we trust that the facts on these sheets will lead us to the pearly gates of heaven. So thank God it's not at the church today. And you guys got a comedian telling you jokes as opposed to prayers, right? But I mean, happy Sabbath for some of y'all. God is good all the time. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from the heavens above. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is making me feel so good right now. You guys are smiling. You guys are laughing. And if there's any, when people are like, oh, man, Norm, you're going to a funeral? One of my comedy homies was like, you're doing comedy at a funeral? You're going to make him cry? Tears of joy instead of tears of pain? That's amazing. I was like, yeah, I can't wait. And this is all, like I said, it's all, like thinking about JV throughout the whole week, I was just like, man, what am I really going to say? Am I going to write jokes? Am I going to really try? I'm like, nah, man, I got to speak it from the heart. Just let everybody know the impact he made in my life. Like I said, I know it was, here's the main thing I wanted to tell you guys. Sorry, this is it. So I met him early, maybe like 10 years ago, and then like I would see him peppered in between over the years at events and whatnot. And we always showed love to each other and respect. But then earlier in the year, the past year, he actually hit me up and was saying he wanted to make a transition from spoken word to stand-up comedy. I'm like, ooh, JV, you ready to take that plunge? Oh my God, I'm so excited for you, and I'm also petrified for you at the same time. This is not an easy road, but if you're willing to do it, let's do it, because you already have the gift of gab, you have the stage presence, you could already write, and you're charming as what, so like adding humor to the mix, it was perfect. I was like, let's do it. And he's like, yeah, man, if you can get me on any shows. And there's a lot of people I wouldn't throw on my shows because, not to toot my own horn or anything, but, I run a nice show. But I was like, JV, but you, man, I will give you the stage any point in time. It never transpired because, he's a busy dude and he's doing his thing. But, man, this was my first opportunity to do jokes at a celebration like this, and like I was thinking about the legacy that we want to continue, because we can sit here and wonder like, oh, and hate that this happened, but no, we should just appreciate that we had the opportunity to be around him, and then we could sit here and ask her, oh, why did this have to happen? Nah, let's just figure out what can we do to make sure that we continue his legacy. So for anybody. Like, I'm talking about anybody from spoken heard. This is not, you don't have to, but just, if you guys ever think about doing comedy, just on behalf of freaking the homie, like, just hit me up. Let's do this comedy stuff. Let's tell jokes. Let's continue to make people laugh and feel good, just the same way JV did for us. And you know what? Let's just keep on showing love to the homie Jordon and make sure that, all of this didn't happen in vain, and continue to celebrate his life. Boom. Snap them fingers. Laugh all you want. Peace, love, all the above. Blessings and salad dressings. One love to Jordon Veira. Have a wonderful day, folks. Keep on smiling. I need that.
All right, all right, all right.
Can we put our hands together one more time for Big Norm for coming to the stage? Sharing his presence, we appreciate you.
All right, y'all. I'm getting better and better. So just to give you guys a little background. Growing up, my name is Andron, so I always have troubles with teachers calling me Antoine, Andrin, Andrew, Scott. Didn't make any sense. I was like, okay, now they're playing games. So that's why this is important that I get your names right. But this one, I've been practicing on the sidelines, okay? I'm going to announce 2 artists. The first one coming up is Fumu. And right after Fumu, we are going to have Archxtect coming up. So get ready, Archxtect. But give a round of applause for Fumu.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna sing the song. This is for all of you. Jordon is a legend to me. He left us a great legacy, and song says sometimes it hurts so good. So it hurts, but it's so good that we got to know him, to experience him, and to also live in what he left. So. Yeah, you've been through the highs and the lows, said you're standing though you have hurt before. Yeah, it's now you realize that the pain you've experienced made you stronger than yesterday. And you're here to tell your story of how you made it through. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sometimes it hurts so good. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Well, 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 yeah. Past hurts can teach you so well. Can make you see things you were blind to before. Yeah. But now you're in the know. You know better, so much better. Yeah. Certain things have no need for repetition. Oh no. As you go along, you learn things can work out, and your pain does not have to last forever, no. And sometimes it hurts so good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, 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 yeah. Listen. So don't be discouraged, no. The tears you cried were not for nothing but to guide you along. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For you to reach to the true core of your soul. Yeah, yeah. Now you can smile because you have finally found yourself. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't never let go again. No, 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 no. Just go forth and live, yeah, yeah. The life you have longed for, the life you have prayed for all this time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The pain brought it to you. That is why you're so good now. You can stand. You can stand, yeah, 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 yeah. Sometimes it hurts so good. Hurts so good, hurts so good, hurts so good. Yeah, 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 yeah. After you cry now. night after night, you stumble, you fell, but you got back up and realized you're much stronger. Now, yeah. Whoa, yeah. So let me tell you, sometimes it hurts so good, sometimes it, Thank you.
Amazing, brother. Amazing. Ooh. You hit some notes that I could never hit. Wow. That was amazing. Give it up for him one more time, ladies and gentlemen. That was amazing, brother.
Yes. That was beautiful.
Beautiful.
So you guys know this is our open mic segment happening right now. So if you guys are inspired and you want to add your name to our list, just let us know, and we can slot you in. And ideally, we'll not do that.
He's just
today.
playing. He's playing games.
So I'm working on my stand-up set. I was just joking. Dwayne's like, Dylan, what are you doing? No, we're full. We're good.
Smooth like butter? Was it smooth like butter? All right,
Yeah,
cool.
sloppy like butter. Sloppy.
All right, guys, give a round of applause for our next artist, Archxtect. Archxtect, make it up on stage.
How you guys doing? Oh man, everybody's looking good. Everyone's looking fresh. First of all, I just want to say, thank you for this opportunity. I'm honored to, be here at the celebration. JV was very instrumental in, me being involved in performing and getting, past that barrier of going out to spoken word events and getting on open mics. So, this is big, and in honor of him, we want to continue his legacy and keep striving and keep going forward in the best way we can, and make him proud. And that's it. Yeah.
Okay, first off, wanna thank God for the gift. Put faith in myself so I know I can't miss. I don't care if I want this. I just wanna burn my spliff. The ice on my wrist match ice on my fist. If I die young, give my angel a kiss. Thanks for the help, y'all way too kind. Get knocked down 7, but I'm getting up 9. You can love a lot about life. All I really need is one mic. Cause I might fail, doesn't mean I won't try. Trying to kill, but we just won't die. Had a lot going on 2015, but I can't let them see me cry. Okay. I got to live another day. Okay. Leave it all behind. Think I lost my mind. I can feel your vibe. I can see the signs. Love is hard to find. I've been on the grind. Trust is hard to keep. I keep wasting time. Shout out to the fam, done know. You can hear the music of my soul. A lot of black stories untold. Seen 100 hearts go cold. I can see the light. Can't give up the fight. Yeah, people must unite. Whether wrong or right. Had my baby girl at the end of July. All these years kept my tears inside. Things got better when I lost my pride. Know I got real ones by my side. Can't dim my shine, can't slow my grind, can't change my mind. I'm always busy, but today I got time. Don't worry about me, cause I'll be fine. Okay. I gotta live another day. Okay. The fam's okay. You know we gotta be so brave. Okay. Leave it all behind. Think I lost my mind. I can feel your vibes. Love is hard to find. Trust is hard to keep. I keep wasting time. Love is hard to find. I keep wasting time. Whoa.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, JV. Thank you to his family. Thank you to all the people, spoken heard, Rise, all the family, you know what it is.
I love that he said thank you, JV, for this opportunity. JV's still blessing us with opportunities. I love it. We're going to keep open mic rolling. We got 3 more acts. I will introduce the next, and you'll do the following 2. We got our beautiful DJ BERMA, is that correct? He's going to be coming to the stage and blessing us. Then we got...
All right. You boys doing this right. And next, after BERMA, we're going to have Trippy. And right after Trippy, we are going to have Kelly coming up here. So be prepared. But a very important note, I hear it. Some of your bellies are rumbling. I can hear it. But guess what? Dad made some soup. That's right. That good home-cooked soup is ready and for sale. $5. So if you are looking for some of this amazing soup. I'm not a chef. I'm a self-proclaimed chef. I like talking about it. But this soup might just change your life. Bold statement. I know. All right. Let's give it up for BERMA!
Yeah.
What up, everybody? I'm BERMA. I'm also known as the spirit of the Scarborough Town Center hot air balloons. Can I get a Can I get a cheese? I feel very at home right now. All right. So before I do what I do, oftentimes in celebrations like this, they have that weird moment of silence. But I think that goes against everything JV stood for because he's a disruptor. So can I get a moment of noise for JV? All right, on the count of 3. Okay, oh yeah. I like it. Sick. Thank you, Jermaine. Can y'all hear me without a mic?
The camera guy can't.
Thank you. All right, so I must take a step back so I don't blow your eardrums out. When I was in the 6th grade, I attended my best friend's funeral and I did not cry. That same year, a teacher threatened to call my parents and I cried like a baby. Emotions are confusing. Like pencil crayon being erased, you will see the colors start to fade, but you will always remember what was once there. I'm a facade-wearing fighter. I will only show you the traits that remind you of my strength. Maybe it's a splash of toxic masculinity, but it fits me just right. Like forest green hanging off of my limbs when the scythe comes from my family tree. I will play the same black and white movie every single time, back of the bus, listening to music. This will be the soundtrack to my protagonist monologue, or maybe it'll be less cinematic. Maybe it'll be 3 a.m. Twitter rants hiding behind crying Jordon memes, or 4 a.m. playing Pokemon trying to fill up my Pokedex, these mindless distractions. To hide the bullseye on my brain that looks like Plut Chick's color wheel when my brain matter splashes against the wall, it'll look like a Picasso painting. Forensics will call art majors and hipsters to discuss the tangoing tones like, good grief, the blue was so deep. The green and red live in harmony like Christmas Day. He was an artist until the day that he died. Some days I dress up my talks like they are VIP at the Met Gala, making my ugly sins sound beautiful, but in fact, I'm the ugliest boy to have ever lived, the worst kind of ugly. The type to laugh at your jokes, then cry after your party. I'm scared. Scared that you will find me before I find myself, and I'm not ready for that. Maybe that's why I try to find myself in the smiles of others. The happier you are, the less you worry about some dumb scars I wear on my arm. There's this old cliche that I learned in high school. The eyes are the window to the soul. I hated it. I have opaque blinds with only peepholes that I control. See, on some nights, the monsters in my head come out to play, and on those nights, well, those are the nights where I'll get off the most tweets, play the most Pokemon. Those are the nights that I will take care of myself, because sometimes when the monsters come out to play, the best place to hide is in plain sight. Thank you.
different sitting amongst y'all and then coming up here and seeing all y'all. Y'all look good. Give it up for yourselves one time, man. Wow.
Can I get, oh, yeah, thanks.
I can't talk, so I'm gonna
We
let
can
you
both talk. Let's talk about how we both know JV.
You wanna go first, or?
You go first.
All right.
Wait, first let's tell them who we are.
True. All right, well, my name is Truss.
I'm Phoenix.
And together we make Trippy. So thank you so much for having us, and thank y'all so much for coming out to support the God, the GOAT, as I see printed on the shirts, which I hope I get one, low-key, because they fire. But yeah, I mean, how I knew this guy, we went, hold on, Fletcher's Meadow Arrows, where y'all at? If y'all here, all 5 of us? All right, cool. Lit. Well, you know, growing up in Brampton, we didn't have much to look forward to, but going to school, going to Walmart, you know, and Chinguacousy Park, how dare I? Actually, big facts. And Gage Park too, know what I'm saying? But, man, growing up in Fletcher's Meadow, those 4 years were some crucial years for some. For me, it was great getting to know myself, getting to know everyone else, and getting to know JV. This guy was even then so sure of himself as a man, as a poet, as an artist, and it was so inspiring to see a great actor, you know, drama class with Miss Thomas, but, you know, just seeing him do his thing was always so captivating even then as a grade 9 student, you know, with just trying to get out of class, you know, but he was so sure and so into himself, sure within himself, that it made me have to look within myself and figure out who I was. And, you know, if you grew up with me in high school, I'd look a lot different right now. But regardless, being who I am and true to myself, I know that JV is looking down on me right now saying, finally. And, bro, it's all love. And, you know, but not about me, it's about him, and we're here to honor his legacy today. How do you know him?
I know JV through the Herd. I attended a few events way back. And the last event, I think it was the 5th anniversary, I think he asked the sorority, which was the 6th, was it? He had asked my former group, the sorority, to perform. And it was like one of our best shows because we were doing it for such a great cause, and we actually, you know, we're part of the family. So it was like a family affair. It was really, really good. And so, yeah, that's how I know him. And I was actually out of the country when I heard of his passing, so I wasn't able to kind of be with, you know, the fam. So this moment is really special. Oh, man. I'm just glad everybody's here. Woo. So as Truss mentioned, we are Trippy. And we want to do a song that is going to require a little bit of movement. So if you are mobile and able, we're calling on you. So don't avoid eye contact.
JV would turn up to this one.
He would, and this is a celebration. This song is called Heart's Last Call, and it's about living and loving while you still can. And we just want to sing it for you guys.
Vocals today.
Trust on the vocals.
I'm going to hide in the background. I'm usually hiding behind a keyboard. But.
So, without further ado. If you got a heartbeat right now, let me see you just make sure it's there. Hey, okay. Love me like you're gonna lose me tomorrow. Love me like it's the last dance, last call, last hour. Hold me like only I fit in your hands. Hold me tight like your bed when your friends say canceled plans. No man knows the hour. God forbid she gives me one more. Love like ours is power. And I just wanna give you more. Give you my Okay. Love me like leftovers, 3 in the morning. You know what I'm talking about? Love me like an old friend pulling up in a car when it's pouring. Love me like laughing till tears fill my eyes. Love me like seeing the same movie 100 times. Time cannot be borrowed. That's why we have to live for today, yeah. If I don't see tomorrow, remember everything I said and give you my love, my love, right here, right now. Give you my love, no, no, no way. Ain't nobody gonna take you away from me, from here. Forever is the only thing I want from you. I need, I promise to give you my love right here, right now. Give you my love, no, no, no way. Ain't nobody gonna take you away from me, yeah. Oh, forever is the only thing I want from you. I need. So let me lick your heart's last call. Let me see them heartbeats. I love you so much. Thank you.
How's it going? How's it going, everybody? My name is Kelly. I go by Kelly Dean Jr. as my artist name. Jordon. When I met Jordon a year ago, I was at such a different point in my life. Like, I met him through, I guess, a program he was doing through my school that I moved to. Last year, it was like grade 12. I transferred schools because I got into a fight, and I essentially got kicked out of my school. And I don't know, at the time I wasn't really seeing anything in myself, and like the day that I met Jordon, he saw something in me, and I really rolled with it. And then a couple months after that, I showed him this song that I'm about to perform right now. And at that moment, he was like, "Yo, I need you to be signed. I need you to be signed to my label." And I don't know, that definitely meant a lot. And without him, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in right now. So, yeah, word. I do remember, because it's from YouTube, it's like the unedited version. So when I point at you, you could just pause the song, and that's when it's good. I'm a little nervous. Say, call me again. Guess I'm all in again. Don't care the time or what's up with me. Fuck it, want her again. She said my aura is ugly, yet she don't wanna be friends. I swear that night she made fun of me. Guess it's all in my head. Say yeah, it's all in my head. Say falling straight on my head. Say better crack, right? Memory, baby, blue eyes, man, past life. But she swears she did you wrong, better ask, right? Yeah, you need time on your own. Say you don't really know who I am, do ya? Say you don't really know what I've been through.
say you could see the holes. Fuck, my bad. I smoked prior. My voice ain't all that today. Let go, say honor, let's go. Say honor, let go. Just being honest, let's go. And all our best hopes is being guarded, it rose and disregarded what chose to be what started these holes. I never started this role. You never started these holes. Say I made a point that I won't stay for nothing. Say you made stupid points like they would stand for something. Say deeper in this hole, you said there's no discussion. Say deeper in this hole, you said there's no discussion. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wow. Everyone, could you put your hands together one more time for the last three artists that just came to the stage? Kelly, Trippy. You guys are killing it. Lots of love, lots of energy. Beautiful tribute for our main man, JV. If you guys are posting on social media, we're going to use hashtag JVlegacy, and we're going to continue riding with that hashtag. If you're posting on Instagram to the story, feel free to tag Jordon Veira's account, and we're going to continue to filter through and post everyone's post on the story as well, just to show all the love and support.
Amazing. All right, guys. Next one up, we are going to have What? Hot soup? Oh yeah, hot soup. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Just so you guys know, as you can tell, it's the first time. All right, so we have hot soup for you guys. If you guys would love some, we are selling it at the back. Oh my gosh, the soup is amazing. You're thinking they paid them to say it. I promise you they didn't. It's actually really good. Dad's an amazing chef. And right before we dive into intermission, where you can rush over to that soup, we're going to announce the next man coming up, Patrick Walters.
Let me say a 1, 2. Just before I start, I just want to say how thankful I am to be here today with all of you. The love and the energy that is in this room today has been nothing short of magical. I've seen 2 people today already that I haven't seen in like 5 years. So thank you so much, JV. This has been a wonderful, wonderful occasion. And this track I'm about to do right now is for his family back in St. Kitts. His cousin who I grew up with and went to school with, and all of the family members and friends that he had back home in St. Kitts, where I'm from. We went there in 2016 and had a great time during the Christmas, and I just really got to know him and his family, and it's been a blessing. So this track is dedicated to everybody back in SK. The lighthouse for lost ones is too common a meeting post. I've seen too many of you here. I've seen too many guns claim more than their fair share. A pain that none of us can bear, but we all must endure. 98% pure pain concentrate, Pulp Fiction included. They always ask me why the good ones must go before. I say only Jah know. The truth is I hesitate to explore all this grief I have buried. The creaks in the floorboards for those who can no longer speak. A concerto for fallen friends plays reverently at our feet. The first movement of this piece is a series of events that are based on a true story of loss. Life is measured in the cough and the wheezing when you don't know if this last murder was someone you love. They should measure the Richter scale for a community rocked one time after the other by the questions we must all ask at one time or another. Why your life and not mine? What different did I do to manage to survive? Lord knows I could have done get caught in the crosshairs. Life ain't fair, no county circus, but it does feel like the games are rigged. You can shake the pinball machine all you want, but the levels of power will never reach these ends. So don't come talking about socioeconomic factors kill our friends. When this bullet kill friends, and as the system kill friends, and as the devil kill friends, and his bad dreams still can't end. What's an end to a cycle? What's the solution in plain sight to a man with his structural inequality hides in plain sight, and it mocks us as it gorges on the terrors at night, and it laughs as I cry and it screams for more crime and revenge and gunfights that take lives. And by the time I've made it to the second movement in this concerto, I desire only for peace of mind, a cool island breeze of some kind to blow away the day, to remind me that somehow things end up okay. I cannot say that my soul does not drift in search of serenity, a place where the memory of the dead is still clear, some peaceful interstice between the way we see our fallen friends and the way they don't, the way they won't ever again. The friends I have lost are all gems to me, each one of them having their memories crystallized in my thoughts. I ought to be thankful for the jewels, but somehow I just wish I could relive good times and the people in them. The third movement in this concerto is dedicated to equilibrium, the way my life has swelled to this balancing act. I walk the tightrope of my own decisions, no safety net beneath to catch my mistakes, a life of being witness to the difference that persistence can make. I came this far by faith, I'm going that far by knowing that even as I keep my circle closer than a whisper, I am the imposer of manifest destiny. I make promises to people I can no longer see in front of me, to never use their death as an excuse for not giving my best. Further yet, to acknowledge that the separation of our journeys does not mean that we intend for either of them to end. I am taken back to when Beauclerc painted the river Styx, to preview the journey to your best existence. And though you may no longer be with us, your journey will stay with us. The lessons of one lion make the whole pride more vicious and more wise too. We will always remember you. And as for me, I promise to you every day to show improve. Keep a half a tank of gas for when we next make a move. None of my lords ever lose. They only run out of time.
Man, give it up for him again, ladies and gentlemen. This is heavy. This is heavy.
Oof. You know when your throat starts to get dry when you're about to cry? My throat's super dry right now. If you guys got any water, let me know.
Swallow more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. It is going to be a quick, main word quick, intermission. It's going to be 5 minutes. Absolutely not. No Caribbean time here. No, 5 minutes is 5 minutes. Quick intermission, and we are selling food. I know I've been raving about the soup. Maybe it's just that good. Maybe you should check it out. You should.
$5 for a soup. Only $5.
Exactly.
If you got no change, we'll just keep the change. Don't worry about that. We'll keep the change. Don't worry. 5 minutes. You guys are killing your 5 minutes. Washrooms are right here. Soup is on this side. Intermission's about to start. We'll see you guys in a bit.